Hello and welcome to my favorite upgrade on the Tinyhawk II Freestyle. This time we are upgrading the FPV camera to the Caddx Ant. First you have to open the top of the drone with an M2 screwdriver, then you have to remove the two plates from the camera holder. Important note of advice, always make sure that the bigger hole on the camera holder is facing upwards after you installed the camera, otherwise it won't fit. Remove the plug of the original camera by simply pulling it out carefully. You will find that the plug of the new camera does not fit directly into the connector. I decided to cut the original plug and resolder everything instead of searching for an adapter or something. Still looking for an idea of what to do with the original runcam. If you have any funny ideas, just let me know. Next step is to put a little piece of shrinking tube over the new cables. And then you have to drill up the original cables with the new cables. Make sure that you connect the right cables by checking the description on both cameras. The Caddx Ant uses the same colors as the original camera, but if you use a different camera, check on the back of both cameras. Next you have to cover the connections with solder. You have to do this with all of the connected wires. And once you've covered all three connections with soldering tin, you can cover them with the shrinking tube and heat up the shrinking tube to secure the connection. You should always drill up your cables so that your ground cable is used as a shielding from electrical interference. Next you have to connect the screws and the holders to the camera. Again, make sure that the bigger holes on the camera holders is pointing upward, not as I'm doing here. In the end, just screw everything together again and you have a working drone with a new camera. I like this upgrade a lot because it provided a much better viewing experience than the original camera, and it gives you a better experience viewing both objects in dark environments such as the ground as in bright environment as the sky at the same time. Also because it allows me to fly in dim conditions such as in the early evening. This is what flying looks like with the new camera. Just keep in mind that the image quality is both affected by the data transmission as well as by the quality of the DVR recording.